Hey guys, what up, what up? I'm on the floor. It's really, really hot. It's like, I don't even know, like 80 degrees out. My watch doesn't even tell me what the degrees is, but I know that it's really, really hot right now. Whenever it's super hot, I stay on the floor because now that I got these towels down here, it's a lot more cozier, a lot more cooler. Until I get a fan in here, I'm gonna be on the floor. Anyways, I don't know if you've been keeping up with my life and my videos and whatnot, but I did recently break up with my girlfriend of like a year and 2 months or so. And ever since then, I've been just really thriving socially. I mean, I was thriving a little bit socially before then too, not so much, but now I've been really like focusing in on my social life. Like, this has nothing to do with like my breakup and all that, but I just mentioned that because, you know, when you're in a relationship, you kind of focus on that partner. You want to just, you know, hang out with your lover, you know how it goes. So for me, I did too. And I did have some friends here and there. I hung out with my friends here and there, but now I'm really, really focusing on just like being social and like my social life and my art and everything like that. And so I thought I'd just give you guys a little bit of an update on how it's been going. And honestly, the reason why I even thought to make this video is I'm really kicking myself in the booty right now because I basically, yesterday was 4th of July. And I had such an amazing day, and I filmed a TikTok of everything I've done, everything I did that whole day, and I really, really, really messed up, and I feel so regretful. Like, it's kind of ridiculous how regretful I feel right now about not making it a YouTube video and instead making it just a TikTok, because I filmed it vertically and not horizontally, so it's not possible to make it into a YouTube video. And after the whole day, after I saw all my footage, I was like, if this was only a YouTube video, like, I'm just so mad that I did not make it a YouTube video. Like, you don't even know how mad I am because it was such a vibe. So I still want to show you the clips. I still want to show you guys what I got into and what's going on. So that was the initial reason why I even thought to make this video, because it was such a social day, like a full-on social day, and I just wanted to talk about everything, like just all of my socialness, everything I've been up to and whatnot, this past month now, because it's been a month of being single. It's been a month of really diving into my social life. But of course, let me get to the juice. So on the 4th of July, I'm over here just like, I just want to tell somebody, but on the 4th of July, I was invited to 4 parties, and I really wanted to make them all work. They all kind of like, some were spontaneous, like they told me like the day before or like a few days before, and I just kind of was like, let me try to make it to all these, but unfortunately I couldn't make it to one of them, but I did make it to the other 3, and there was so much fun, like you don't even know. It was so much fun. The whole day was amazing. Actually, in the morning of the 4th of July, I actually went and I met somebody off of Lex. It's just like a random app to meet people. And they said like, oh, I want to help people with their bikes, you know, for free or really cheap or whatever. And so I actually went over to their house, and they literally like was teaching me everything there is to know about a bike, how to fix a bike and all that, because my bike is flat right now. Unfortunately, we didn't fix my bike because we went to the store to get like an inner tube. It ended up being the wrong size. Nobody was open because it was the 4th of July. But either way, I made a homie that is really knowledgeable in something I need to be knowledgeable in, or that I want to be knowledgeable in. So that's how I started my day. And then I went to, like I said, 3 parties. The first party was so chill. It was a pool party at one of my friends' apartment complex. And actually, it's really exciting because that friend actually is in my kickball like team, on the kickball team, and I learned that they literally just bought a house together. So I'm just so happy for them. Like, it's so amazing to be in a friend group that actually like has goals and ambitions and like goes for things that are hard. Like, buying a home is like so hard. It's so scary. Like, you know, it's hard out here. So they're around my age, and I think maybe even younger, and they just bought a house, so that's amazing. But their current spot that they're at, this apartment, was so beautiful. The pool party was amazing. I met a lot of cool people. There was even like a girl there that was filming and stuff when I pulled up, and I was like, oh my gosh. And my homie said, you know, she's really into filming too. Like, she's filming a TikTok right now. And I was like, filming a TikTok? I saw she just had like the phone going. I was like, how is this a TikTok? This is like 7 minutes of like bullshit, no editing, like, not even to be mean. Like, she had it going on. Like, I saw where she came from, but I was giving her pointers, like, if it's a TikTok, it should be this length. If it's, you know, you should edit it like this. And I was even like, I could film a video of you, like a thirst trap. And she didn't even know what a thirst trap was. She is from a different country. I think it was Colombia, but I filmed a little thirst trap for her, and she looks too good. I didn't add any music on it, but I filmed it for her. I edited it real quick. I sent it back to her just because I was like, you should film some thirst traps. Like, you look really good. You know what I mean? And she was really cool. Some other people were really cool. Just the vibe was right. I made a lot of good homies, like some trans guys, like a lot of them were non-binary. Like, it was just like a vibe. The party was just slapping. I actually stayed sober for it because I knew I was going to go to every party sober. That was the plan because I needed to drive. Anyways, after that party, I ended up going to another party, and it was actually a rooftop party. And this was actually one of my closer like black trans friends. I was able to meet like one of their other partners because they're like polyamorous, and like everybody had such good fashion. The food was good. They had vegan not corn dogs, hot dogs. That was like a vibe. Like, the vibe was right. They had a little fire going. Like, somebody was crocheting in the corner. Another person was into photography. So I'm just meeting new people all around. Like, I don't know why, but right now is the time I'm just meeting like super cool people. Probably because I'm going out there and actually trying to, when before I wasn't really putting much effort into it because I was just cooped up and I just wanted to be with my partner. But anyways, that party was really, really chill, good vibes. I already knew it was going to be chill because like I'm closer with those guys. After that party, I actually went to a party with one of my closer homies, and we didn't know anybody at the party. It's really unfortunate because it was a bikini mud wrestling event in the backyard of someone's house. And right when we got there, they just got done with it. And I was like, no. I was wanting to get the clips of that. That would have been so cool, but it's okay. It ended up still being a vibe. The person that like threw the party, I guess it was their birthday, and they're like obsessed with like monster trucks. So there was like a lot of monster truck themed things around everywhere. And the person who like the house like was, they had a business, like a clothing business. I actually bought this shirt. It says Clocky. I think it says Clocky. Yeah, which is supposed to mean like you can clock, like you can, because people don't probably know what that means. It means that you can clock it, like I'm getting clocked left and right, like you're clocking the fact that I'm trans, so you can tell that I'm trans by the way that I look, which is, it's supposed to be like a joke, you know, because they're a trans man. They had like a great body. I loved it because they're basically naked. Like I love seeing a trans body like basically naked, because it's just showing the world like I'm me, I'm beautiful, I look good, even though I have a scar on my chest and I was born a way and now I'm a different way. You know, I just love the whole vibe. The vibe at this party was definitely chill. I'm just sad about not being able to make it to the juice, like the wrestling, because I didn't want to wrestle, but I wanted to watch it, you know. Anyways, that whole like day was super chill. I ended the day actually at my homie's house. We ended up watching fireworks and whatnot. And actually, speaking of that homie, we actually came up with an idea of literally like me going to his house and filming his whole space, because he's really obsessed with Sonic, which is like super random. I don't really know much about Sonic other than like the game, like I played a few times. But it looks really cool. He was midway through like designing it and organizing it. So when it's super clean and everything's looking good, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to film a whole video on him, his story, because he's a really open and honest man too. So I love that. I said, can I interview you like actually like in depth about your transition and like being like a black trans man, and like just obviously I got to talk about, you know, his whole Sonic obsession, because that's really, you know, it's a big part of him. Like, he's always wearing something Sonic related, which I really love. You know, being an adult and into Sonic is like so niche, and like honestly I think it's just cool, you know, being an adult and into something like, I guess, more kiddish, you know, because me, like, I love colorful things. Like, people probably can look at my space and think I'm a little bit immature, like, why is everything so colorful and wacky and wonky, and I just love it so much. Anyway, so all that to say, 4th of July was amazing. That just shows you right there, like, I'm being really social, a lot more social than I'm used to. I'm meeting people in all sorts of ways. Like, the other day, I sold an AC unit, and I'm actually forming a connection with that person. Like, they are really into D&D, and I think it's called, like, Dungeons and Dragons. Like, that's the like full name. I personally am not really into that kind of stuff, but I'm down to learn. I'm down to do it. Also, they're into like, I think it's like medium stuff. I think they're a medium. I forget what it is, but I'm just like picking up people left and right that are into things that I want to learn about and I want to be around. Obviously, you know, I posted a video like a few days ago of going floating with one of my subscribers, a black trans man. He's really into everything. He has so much knowledge about like plants and birds and like just water and like just all sorts of things like that. I feel like I'm finally learning why people like are like, why it's worth putting up with people, because people are problems, right? If you have more people, you have more problems, obviously. And I'm learning that like it's kind of worth it for like the right people. And right now I'm meeting a lot of the right people. So it's kind of overwhelming having so many, but I do think that it's very, very valuable because I'm learning about everything I want to learn about. I'm having fun. I'm getting better at talking to people. Like, it's just all around a good time. Also, a really, really big thing, too, is my art. Like, I'm meeting, especially that one guy, the Sonic guy. He is really into the art fairs. Like, he basically makes, like, most of his money from, like, just selling his art. And so right now, I'm really excited because I have like 3 art fairs lined up here within the next 2 months, and I want to get more of them. I mean, I'm getting a little stressed out because I have some customs too and the art fairs, but this is where I've always wanted to be. This is how I wanted my life to look like at this point. And I think that I've always just been afraid of the selling aspect, of the social aspect of selling my art, selling my rugs. But now that I feel like I'm getting more out there, especially sober too, like the entire 4th of July, I was sober until like the end, like when I was hanging out with my homie watching the fireworks. And I think being sober and like being present and like learning how to speak to people, like I think it's really helping, and I think that will really help with my sales and just getting my word out there, you know, getting my brand out there, the weird rugs out there, you know. So I'm really loving how I'm getting out of my shell. It's really, really paying off. And that's why I'm happy I joined the kickball group, the kickball team, because initially I was really scared and I was thinking like, I don't know how to play kickball. And also I don't know these people, and are they the right vibe? Like, I don't even know what the vibe is. Especially with it being mostly like, non-binary, like lesbians, because the whole thing is supposed to be for they people, and I'm he him. So you know, I'm a little bit outside of, you know, it, and also there's not really many black people in the group, which is fine, I don't really mind. But I was scared to join a group of people that I don't really know and like are really different from me. But turns out that they're all so interesting and so cool, and like there's just so many people, like so many more people I'm, you know, getting into the groups. I've already went to 2 parties from the kickball group, so I'm just happy that I'm able to get out there and meet people, and it seems like they're fucking with me, I'm fucking with them, so it's a good time. Oh, and a really, really cool thing that's going to be coming up here soon. Now, it's in the works, so nothing super, super soon, but I am talking to somebody that it's actually a black trans woman, in fact, who I met through the Sonic guy. I'm not saying their names because, like, I don't know. There's just too many names. But the Sonic guy has, like, works for a company, and, like, his coworker is this black trans woman who spoke to me about, like, how she wants to, like, create a podcast or some sort of thing for interviewing elderly people of color that are in the LGBT community, or like trans people or anything like that, and like to interview them. And I told her, I was like, I'm super down. So me, the Sonic guy, and her are all gonna form a podcast. Today we did have a meeting, but she couldn't really make it. Like, something happened with her keys, so we couldn't do it yet, but we will be doing it. And I'm just really excited because I think that will be really educational for people who are not in the LGBT community, and for people who are, because I've never spoke to like too many elderly people or just older people in general that are in the community. I think it'll be really interesting. So that's something we're developing right now. We're working on. We're trying to figure out how we want it to look. But that's something really big too. So all around, like socially, like I just feel so amazing. Everything's going so well. You know, it's just going good. So I thought I would just give you guys a little bit of update on just my social life. If you care, I mean, maybe you don't even care, but, you know, I thought, why not just let you guys know, especially that 4th of July day. Like, that was a lot of fun. I feel like there's just always a party. Like, tomorrow I'm actually going to a clown party I'm really excited about. That one clown from my art fair I recently went to, I made a video on it, and there's a clown in there, and she invited me to this clown party. It's going to happen every month, so I'm thinking about, I am definitely going to be going to that tomorrow, and I'll probably meet a lot more clowns. I'm going to clown it up, get really cute, and I'll probably make a video on that, possibly. I might. But anyways, that's all I really wanted to share, just kind of venting about my social life. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.